Roots here. So today we are going to look the game between Sri Shudas and Fedi Wafiko. So this is a very interesting game. So we thought that we should share it with you too.
I think so. This Fadi Wefiko is rated over 878 and from Egypt, as you can see from in the screen. And this is me from India. Don't misunderstanding by USA flag. Okay, we just started. And my now current rating is 1066 and Vedant current rating is 1021. So this is our old game. So please don't look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, we just start with D4 opening. Quite nice opening.
Yes. So let's see, and I recommend black for playing d4 in this situation.
And
yes,
he played d5 for a nice opening because white has very nice openings like queen's gambit and London system, etc. Okay, just next move we can see.
Yep, here Sri Shudas plays the London system.
And white plays London system, a nice opening for the all. This opening is also played in grandmasters, masters level, means international tournaments, in every tournaments. This is very nice opening.
And yeah, this is quite good for this rating range. Yep, he plays knight c6 and which is not good, and I think black should play here knight f6, which is the great move to me. But let's see what white does here.
Oh, he plays knight c3. He is going for the jobava London.
Yep.
One variant of London system, and we see the previous move. I think so. He just wanted to develop a knight on c6, but a nice move was here to develop knight on f6. That was a nice move for development on king side and just the castle and save your king. Okay, later on we see
Jobava London.
He plays f6. Oh, I think so. He's listening me.
Yeah. And here it's quite not good at the because here black's in danger and black has given up a pawn. By the way, we will see it as the white plays, but it's the question: will white find the correct move? Let's see. And
yes, he finds the best move in the only position of b5. The logic behind this move is to the forking king and rook on the c7.
Yep. So let's see what black responds here.
Quite, this is also a nice move, but in the jobava London, this is the main line, and the move is to bishop capture, knight takes, pawn takes e5, knight comes e4, and just sack the queen. That you will understand in later. Okay. Yes, bishop takes.
Yes, yeah, bishop takes, and it's quite a good move, which will leads to a great tactic, and we will see.
Knight takes e5.
Yep, and definitely a logical move here is to pawn takes e5, and let's see who white plays it, and let's see. And here is a grey.
Now here the only move I think so for black is d7 or e4, but I think so e4 is nice game, but whichever he plays he will pawn down. By the way, he plays e4 knight, and will you see the move, Vedant?
Yes, I think here queen takes d5 is the brilliant move, but will white find it? Because it's a quite difficult move to find. And yes, white finds it. What are you going to say about this, Rish?
Yes, that's the nice move. Let's understand this move. The logic behind this move is just take the black queen just take his queen on d5, and we have this fork. That is a fork. If kings come anywhere, the queen will be gone, and like this, white are 1+.
Yeah.
And the later queen takes,
and the knight royal fork here.
and now queen will not block this check because it's a knight check.
And yep, and he has to move his king.
And just one more check in the position. Yes, and he just blundered
one more time
because in the knight c7 is the move for forking king and rook. He is blundering. What will you say, Vedant?
Yep, it's quite a
What do you want to say?
I'm sorry. It's quite a dumb move here. As you can see, the knight takes knight hops in on c7, forking out the king and the rook, and white is completely winning from here.
And absolutely he does that. Only a fork. He takes pawn. Only move for black was taking the pawn,
and he does it. And white takes the rook, and he's now clearly winning.
Okay, now just let's see what would you do in this position, Vedant. expecting from black's move?
Yep, now black's position is quite undeveloped, and so does white. But I think a great move for black would be bishop d6, because the reason behind it is it develops the bishop, and it traps the knight inside that corner.
Yes, you have blundered to not, but a pawn and a rook you have blundered. So you should focus on your development. This is the basic. Okay,
Of chess.
we can see next. Yes, he did that.
He did that.
And the knight is gone in the corner, but do not worry, because you have plus 5 points of the rook. Yes, okay.
And now white kicks out the knight here.
I think so. You can just get a knight on f3, a check, a development. It was not necessary to,
Attack the knight.
because you are plus 5. You don't like to do that. Like, okay, just we move forward. Yes, okay, that was expecting. Now what will white do? Let's see.
Yep, white plays e4, which is good move, because it develops the pawn and opens quite a diagonal for white's bishop, and white's knight has also now some squares to develop.
Yes, he has only one square of e2. He can't develop on the h3 square, because that's very we can see weird square, because he can look only 3 squares. 3 squares. So he have one square e2. Let's see forward. He
And
just
develops
develop
the bishop,
and also attacks knight.
and as you can see, the knight's trapped here. So yep, this is quite great, because of course moving the knight is like wasting one move.
Yeah, let's see.
And
Taking
take
knights.
here. And now white should just develop his bishop or his knight.
Yeah. Yes,
And
he
yep,
absolutely does that. He's developing his knight and ready for the castling, and just play with
But
rooks.
I think he should have developed his bishop before this knight.
Yes.
Because now its bishop is trapped.
Trapped, we cannot say trapped, but he is
it's
blocked.
of no use, yes.
Oh, he sees that free pawn and he's just hopping.
But it's now, it's definitely a tactical blunder.
Why blunder?
Because now white can hop on b3 and trapping the bishop. And then after
Yes.
b3, black's bishop is trapped and soon can be captured.
Yes, b3 is the move, because that's the blocking the bishop, trapping the bishop. A nice tactical found by Vedant. Absolutely
But will
nice.
white does do it?
No, he just
Misses
gave
it,
up.
but still he has that chance to play this move.
But he just gave up one free pawn to black king.
But it's not a free pawn, because you can see after if black's king take the pawn,
it's a fork. Yes,
so
it's
it's
a
also
fork.
quite a good move.
But I don't think so, because you are getting bishop like this only. Then what? Why you want to risk your one pawn?
Yeah.
Right? No. And black king.
Okay, black does that, and now white should just trap the bishop by b3. Will that find it?
No.
Black continues to white continues to check him, but still we can still trap the bishop, so it's not bad a move.
I think so. I have no idea about that bishop while I was playing game, because I was lower rated and didn't know that tacticals. Okay, just
Okay.
move forward.
Okay, the king moved forward, so let's see what response here. Again, the best move for white for was b3,
And-
but he overlooks it.
White was a best move, but he just messed up. Okay, just move forward.
Oh, what a terrible blunder. As you can see, I think black is just giving up the game by
No, it's not a blunder, because the bishop was trapped. He can't go on c4 square, because my bishop is taking eye on the c4 square. So it was
Oh yeah,
trapped. By the way, it was trapped.
yeah. So you also overlook it now, but Shirish found it.
Okay, just next move. Yes,
Yep.
of course, move. The f takes e6. Bishop up takes yep. Yeah, nice move in this position to
Developing
develop
his bishop
and
now
ready for
castles,
castling.
And now white is in completely winning position.
I think so. He will take that pawn, because my bishop will hang next.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the nice tactical found by black. He will just take pawn on e4 and
And there's literally no way to stop it.
yes, next move we can see.
Yep, castle here.
Oh, I think so. There was no need of castle. He just take his no. What he just gave bishop on this d3. He will, if he goes for bishop d3, there was nothing.
Yeah.
No need of castling here.
Yeah.
Next we can see. Yes, absolutely nice found. And what will now he will do? Oh, he takes knight.
And yeah, because you can.
Yes, you can see the bishop hanging.
If king takes, the bishop is hanging.
Yes, a nice tactical found, and there is one more attack. Okay, just
So
move
this
forward.
is just completely winning, and white just blundered here. Black just blundered here.
Yes, takes.
And now you could take the free bishop.
I think so. You can take bishops, means the bishop trade. Fair trade. Checks.
Yep, takes. And now 7th heaven. The rook goes to 7th heaven, and black's rook goes to 2nd heaven. So both rooks are on 7th and 2nd rank. So it's quite equal on accounts of rook. But of course we can see that white's a rook up.
White can just take pawn on b7 because he is winning a pawn and also defending his pawn on b2.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But white misses it. But still, if black takes his pawn, he can still take the pawn on
h7.
So it's equal.
Takes. Okay, it's that tactical found that we talked. Oh, I think so. He should push his passer.
Yep.
But what is in this move? I think this is not a right move in this position. No, Vedant?
Yep. And I think white should trap his king on that rank by playing a rook d7. Okay. And now it's black's king is trapped on one file.
Okay, just okay. We can move forward. Check.
Okay, check. There was no necessity of this check, but it's fine still.
Oh, can you see the move?
Yeah.
Yes, you can go rook f3 and he will go down at e2 and there once check of rook f2 and the rook is hanging.
But black's king can hop on d2.
But then also the rook comes f2 and the rook is hanging. Okay, we can see. You didn't understand the tactic. Yes, that tactic. Now he will come down. Just hop is and the rook is hanging.
Yeah, but what I am saying is black king after this check can also come to d2.
But then also the rook is okay. But it was a trade. Then also white is a quite no, means he was also a rook up and just pushes his passers.
Yeah, and that's no point of thinking because it's winning just.
Yeah.
So we could just play normally here. And up here he black's blundering.
And there is no need of taking the pawn on b7 because there is mate in 2 by rook a3 and rook a1 checkmate.
Yup.
And actually he can deal. Yes, that's also mate in 2. He comes here. No. That was not move. He can come on e2. A simple move. But then also he blundered.
And it's just checkmate and thus wins here.
Okay, it was nice match, and if you like videos, you can just
subscribe our channel and like this video. Hope you liked our video, and this is the dudes here.
Follow for more such videos. Thank you.
Bye bye.